Concerns regarding XRP's exclusion from the liquidity hub had received a response from Ripple. By the way, Attorney Deaton has provided evidence supporting Ripple's fair notice, including several facts. Defense, but do those details matter? I'll end by providing an update on the case between Ripple and the SEC, but when will XRP be integrated? Follow me through to the end to learn more. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss the most recent XRP news as well as cryptocurrency news in general. If you're watching one of our videos for the first time, we'd like to extend a special welcome. To ensure that you never miss another video, please click the notify button. We are presenting a 200 XRP prize on this channel. You may enter by doing nothing more than becoming a channel subscriber, liking this video, and leaving a comment with the hashtag XRP. The winner will be revealed on April 30. Ripple, a Silicon Valley company, stated that it skipped XRP on Liquidity Hub due to regulatory uncertainty in the United States. The Silicon Valley company Ripple gave this reason for avoiding XRP on the Liquidity Hub: regulatory uncertainties in the U.S. The creators of XRP, Ripple, have provided an explanation for their deliberate choice to leave XRP out of the recently released Liquidity Hub platform. The key factor driving this choice, according to the business, is the asset's murky regulatory landscape in the United States. This information has recently been added to the official Liquidity Hub. As stated by Ripple in a subsequent tweet, in the future, Ripple wants to take XRP into account for potential inclusion in the Liquidity Hub solution, according to information on the page. This allays community fears about the complete exclusion of XRP. The inclusion of XRP in the product, according to Ripple, is dependent on the asset's regulatory clarity in the U.S. Notably, Ripple might add XRP into the Liquidity Hub product if the Ripple v. SEC case results in a ruling that XRP is not a security. However, XRP will probably continue to be excluded from the solution if the judge decides that it is a security. Recall that when Ripple first announced the product in November 2021, it stated that when it eventually launched, it will support XRP and 5 additional assets. The lack of XRP during the product's introduction caused concerns among XRP supporters. In response to the current predicament, attorney John Deaton voiced his opinion, comparing current situations to earlier ones to explain the thinking behind Ripple's choice. Before PayPal launched crypto, Jay Clayton, the then chairman of the U.S. SEC, had a meeting with Daniel Schulman, PayPal's president and CEO, according to Deaton. Deaton emphasized that PayPal simply left out XRP in its sale of digital assets because it anticipated the litigation and did so on purpose. Notably, Robinhood does not accept XRP either. Given these details, Deaton underlined that the ongoing SEC action has seriously impeded the development of XRP. Deaton acknowledged the dissatisfaction felt by XRP fans given Ripple's tight relationship with the asset, but he insisted that the issue is not one of XRP policy, but rather one of law. Deaton noted that Ripple's $100 million investment to demonstrate that XRP is not a security shows that the company does not view XRP as a security. However, he pointed out that the problem is not with Ripple's viewpoint on XRP, but rather with the law and how other American-based businesses view risk. Notably, the fact that XRP is already present in the Liquidity Hub may deter U.S.-based companies from using the product out of worry about future sanctions, due to the asset's regulatory uncertainties from the SEC or other regulators. Please don't forget to hit that notification and subscribe to our channel. Be the first to learn more about the most recent developments involving XRP. The debate over Ripple's fair notice defense. There has been discussion over the viability of Ripple's fair notice defense during the past few weeks. A supplement letter in support of the Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit's fair notice defense was submitted by the top Silicon Valley tech business on March 3. The defendant's fair notice defense emphasized several reasons why they did not foresee an SEC enforcement action. The lack of defined regulations for the cryptocurrency sector and William Hinman's declaration of Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities are among the issues brought up. Despite Ripple's position, others continue to contend that the fair notice defense put out by the top blockchain startup lacks credibility. In response to these critics, John Deaton, the inventor of crypto law, recently posted a Twitter thread outlining the merits of Ripple's fair notice stance. Deaton claims that to prove their points, these detractors must disregard the law and the facts. MoneyGram's cooperation with Ripple to use the blockchain company's Trapit product in foreign exchange settlements was approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission. 18 months should pass before Clayton dismissed the lawsuit against his Deaton, arguing in the XRP versus SEC case update that MoneyGram's sales of XRP through Coinbase might be viewed as an investment contract with Ripple, even though buyers were unaware of the blockchain company. This is according to the SEC absurd theory of what constitutes an investment contract. According to Deaton, the SEC did not object to MoneyGram's request to buy and sell XRP. The securities watchdog suggested that MoneyGram record XRP sales as a contra expenditure instead. Deaton further emphasized that XRP is mentioned alongside Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum in the Financial Stability Oversight Council's annual report, which former SEC Chair Jay Clayton signed. Deaton also referred to the enforcement attorneys for the SEC. One of the arguments in support of Ripple's fair notice defense is the Howey XRP document. Notably, despite Hinman's omission of XRP from the contentious speech on June 14, 2018, Deaton claims that the SEC's enforcement attorneys released a Howey XRP letter the day before. Judge Sarah Netburn has revealed that the SEC officials never offered any suggestions following the analysis, even though the material is still protected. He continued by saying that the attorneys would have advised issuing Ripple a cease and desist letter if they had determined that XRP constituted security, only if the business declines. According to Deaton, enforcement action will be taken if this notice is disregarded. Additionally, around August 2018, the SEC met with Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and CTO David Schwartz to discuss why Hinman failed to mention XRP in the contentious speech, and instructed them to read this. However, they didn't. Clayton replied, "Okay." A further argument in favor of the validity of Ripple's fair notice stance is that on January 1, 2020, a market participant, Ballard Incorporated, submitted an ethical disclosure with the SEC. Ballard said in the filing that the SEC need not be concerned about its cryptocurrency investments, since it will only deal with the three most popular crypto assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, which are widely used as currencies and are not governed by the SEC. Deaton emphasized that the SEC also alerted the public 60 days before charging thousands of XRP investors as amicus curiae in the litigation. According to Ripple, it has never been determined that cryptocurrencies are securities. Now for our primary concern of the day: XRP, will it be incorporated? XRP will be incorporated. Please don't forget to hit that notification and subscribe to our channel. Be the first to learn more about the most recent developments involving XRP. General Counsel for Ripple, Stuart Alderodi, recently provided an encouraging update on this SEC's legal issues before the U.S. Supreme Court. Alderodi mentioned in a tweet from yesterday that the Securities and Exchange Commission has lost 5 of its 6 cases before the nation's highest court. Yesterday's SEC Cochrane case resulted in the latest loss for the regulator. In circumstances where the regulator has not yet issued a final adjudicative order, the lawsuit asks whether federal district courts can concurrently hear constitutional objections to the SEC's administrative law judges. Interestingly, Michelle Cochrane won the case. The SEC had charged a certified public accountant with violating federal auditing rules. Significantly, Alderodi has been following the Supreme Court losses suffered by the SEC. Alderodi announced the agency's 4th defeat before the Supreme Court in February. He commended the few organizations that had the means and the guts to oppose the SEC's harsh enforcement efforts. Members of the XRP community, including lawyer John Deaton, founder of Crypto Law, responded to the SEC's recent loss in court. Deaton says that with each case, the SEC has lost more credibility. In the case of SEC v. Cochran, the defendant, the SEC's administrative judge was mentioned by the speaker. Deaton also quoted a crucial passage from the lawsuit, according to which the SEC wins 90% of cases in internal proceedings compared to a success rate of 69% in cases filed before federal courts. In the continuing Ripple action, the SEC's setback at the SCOTUS is crucial. To put things in perspective, Ripple has stated that it is willing to go to any length to seek justice, including taking the case to the Supreme Court if Judge Annalisa Torres does not rule in its favor. Attorney Deaton reaffirmed that the Second Circuit and the Supreme Court would find Ripple's arguments to be most persuasive. Notably, the judge has not yet decided on this matter, but if the court does not decide, Alderodi declared that Ripple would immediately launch an appeal in its favor. If the case proceeds to the Supreme Court, there is a likelihood that Ripple will prevail there given this SEC's legal difficulties. So, gentlemen, this concludes the video. Conclusions. If you found it enjoyable, kindly hit the notification bell, subscribe, and like buttons for the video. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Sharing this video with as many people as you can will also help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Guys, let's spread this news far and wide. If you are a true cryptocurrency enthusiast, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects the entire community. United States English. Watched all from XRP Lab.